Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to install a comma 4 device in a, this is a 2021 Chevrolet Bolt. Obviously this will work with your 2017 through 2022 model years. These vehicles are not natively supported, and just recently a new fork of, I think, StarPilot was released so that the comma 4 can work with a pedal box. For the first generation Chevy Bolts. So I'm going to show you how to install it, and let's go ahead and get ready to do it. So to begin, we are going to remove this plastic cover. I'm going to use a small little plastic pry tool. In order to do this, you want to kind of get up behind it and kind of just, pop it off the clips. It's not very, firmly mounted to the window, so it should kind of just fall off pretty easily. And then there is this little piece here that you'll have to separate from it, like so, like that. And then that piece will come out, and you'll drop your cover. So for this system, we have our little radar camera here. We have to get the connector out of it in order to install our harness and little box, which is the box here. This is from Bear Tech Workshop with the Chevy Bolt pedal kit and everything included. So I'm going to be installing this, but this is the box and this is our harness. You can see this is the GM harness, the 9-pin, and we have our box, which has the 9-pin connector. So we're going to go ahead and connect these two white connectors here. This is why you want to specifically purchase this kit from Bear Tech Workshop, because this kit, the box has the RJ45 Ethernet cable adapter to go ahead and pair with our pedal. This has a USB port on it as well for flashing pedal firmware. But we have, you have to get a pretty long Ethernet cable. Let me show you. I've got this one, which is way too long, but it has to be at least 11 feet. This is obviously way more than 11 feet, so this will work perfect. And then as well, we will also need the comma 4 device, which should be showing up with UPS here any minute. So I do not have it at this very minute. I'm trying to get a jump on the installation. So I'm going to simply unplug this connector. It's got a little tab on it. It's really hard to see. There's a little gray tab. You pull up on it. It's very firm. And then you will sandwich this in between the factory camera and this harness. So let me get that tab off so I can show you it better. Okay, got it off. Sorry for the bad lighting. I'm doing this in my garage, but you can see that didn't take me very long. Everyone says it's very difficult to do, but you just pull up on that little gray tab, and then you there's a little, let me get a better grip on it for you. There's a little push pin. There's a little, like, you know, you pull up the white tab, and then you push down and pull out. So not very difficult. Let me get my harness. So this is a replacement connector. So this kind of sandwiches in between the camera. So this will plug right into here until it clicks into your camera, and then this end will plug into the harness. So I'll get those connected. It's going to be difficult with one hand. Let me get those connected. All right, so that is what you should have. You should have your harness sandwiched in between your camera and your factory harness, and then you should have your box plugged in to that white connector. And then we're going to plug in our Ethernet cable, run it up along the headliner through here, down and to the gas pedal area underneath. As you can see, I've got my Ethernet cable plugged into the box, and now I'm going to kind of, find a way to put this box in here. With my kit, I did get these double-sided tapes, so I'm going to try to use these little strips. Okay, so I got my cable stuffed up kind of in the headliner here, and I'm going to route it along here. I pulled this trim off, pulled this out, stuffed the wire through here, and we're going to run it down and then through this crack under the dash to the... Okay, so I'm going to show you the pedal setup. I apologize for my weak light, but you can see I got that part plugged into the pedal, goes in between the pedal box down here, and then that part plugs into the factory harness, just like the top harness. And excuse me, because it's raining outside right behind me. Oh. Now I'm going to plug in my Ethernet cable to the box, and we'll get the box and everything shoved back up in the footwell area under the console. Okay, so as you can see, up in here we've got all of our wires tucked in, accelerator pedal hooked up. Now we can install our common device up here in the window. Okay, so I've got my comma 4 device. I've installed the mount on there, and we will just mount it right below this, so kind of like that, ideally. So we're going to go ahead and plug in our USB-C cable to our box. Get that plugged in. Let's see if I can't plug it in one-handed. There we go. So get my air freshener for the car wash out of the way. So there we go. There's the box plugged in. The adhesive strips that I got sent with this aren't super great, I ain't gonna lie. So we're gonna route that. Let me take this off of here. Taking my air freshener off for now. I'm gonna stick that kind of up in there. We're gonna route that through the hole in our plastic cover. So I'm gonna get this back on. It kind of slides into the clips at the bottom and then snaps in up here. So I'm gonna slide that in, and I'll be right back. So that is reinstalled. It kind of slots in, so kind of put it down here, slide it in, and then clip the sides and the top clips up here. You can see how I have my cable routed right next to the mirror. So kind of down around here. And then this piece here is our little cover. So it has hooks on the bottom. So they hook in and then clip in kind of like that. And then there you go. So you have your mirror, and then we'll have our cable here, and we'll plug it right into our comma, and I'll tuck the slack kind of back up into the plastic. So what I'm going to do is I have the provided mount. So this mount here. This mount comes provided. I'm going to slide it into the device first, like that, and then I'm going to peel it and stick the whole device up there. But first, use the provided alcohol swab to clean your glass where you're going to stick the device right here. So I'm going to clean it, and then I'll show you where I stick it. Okay, so the glass here is cleaned with the alcohol wipe. I've gone ahead and peel the glue off, and I'm just going to stick it as centered as I can right there, just like so, and apply some force to get it seated all the way. And then I'll plug in the provided power cable, just like so, and then I'm going to kind of push the slack of this wire back up into the top piece. So I'm feeding the slack back into the top of where the camera actually is for your car. If I can slide it in there, goodness. There we go. So that is my installation. Let's go ahead and see what happens. We're gonna run through the setup menu here. Okay, so, all right, so now it says choose software. Sorry you can't see it because the refresh rate is a little messed up, but I'm gonna overlay on the screen what you're gonna type in here. So when you first started, click custom software, connect to the internet, and then it's going to ask for a custom software URL. So I'm going to go ahead and enter that right now. So now you can see it is installing. This is going to take a minute. I've typed in the full URL and it's working. It's installing the software. As you can see, we do have a check EV light on. I've been told that is expected when doing this process. I can tell you that it was not on until the camera was connected because the package for my comma got delayed. So I drove it with the harnesses installed and everything functioned fine with no light on until I plugged in the actual comma device. So I'm gonna wait for that to install and then get right back to you. So it just did an update on the actual comma itself. So it's rebooting. And we're gonna see what it does here. I have the AC on today because it's it's spicy out. So we're gonna see. I installed StarPilot with the install link, and it did installed that and did a system update. So now it's rebooting. So sorry about that. It reboots and then you swipe. It'll have a sideways comma logo. You swipe over, terms and conditions, like yes, accept terms. Oh, you have to hold it, I think. Oh, swipe. Swipe to accept. Blah, blah, blah. Open pilot. Next. Next. So it'll see me recording. Oh. Okay. Next. Driver camera update. You want to share video data for training? No, don't upload. Okay, so there we go. StarPilot. Waiting for controls to start. Alright. There we go. It says drive above 15 miles an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the calibration process and we'll see what happens. Okay, so there we go. It's installed, so we're going to take it for a drive. We'll see what it does here. I was told that the check EV light will clear itself. Sorry, it's telling me to pay attention, but you can see that it even works on a gravel, unpaved road. It's working pretty well. It's very Yankee with it on the unpaved gravel road, but it is working. I was told basically that the light will clear itself after a couple drive cycles. And we're going to see about that. I'm going to show you it. This is an unlined paved road, so we're going to see what it does here. Going around corners. It's mad at me because I've got the camera recording. But there you go, you can see that it's working on this unpaved road. It exceeds the turning limits on these corners. Oh, there it goes. It did it that time. But it is working on this unlined paved road. So there's no lines on the road, and it is working.